To formally begin our program, may we call on the Chief Executive Officer of the PAG-IBIG Fund, Ms. Marilyn Acosta, to deliver her welcome remarks.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Nakatulog na po yata kayo. Malugod ko pong binabati ng isang magandang hapon ang ating mahal na Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., ang PAG-IBIG Fund Chairman, Secretary Jerry Acuzar, at ang lahat po ng ating mga kasama ngayong hapong ito. Mr. President, we are deeply honored to have you again with us as Secretary Jerry reports the strong state of PAG-IBIG Fund. Last year was a historic moment for PAG-IBIG as it was the first time in our more than 40 years history that a Philippine president graced and attended our event. And today, we have your presence, Mr. President. Maraming salamat po. Because you being with us today shows that PAG-IBIG Fund truly has a special place in your heart. The many unprecedented accomplishments of PAG-IBIG Fund that we celebrate today are in response to the challenge that you posed to us last year when you called on PAG-IBIG Fund to work closely with the Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development in order to find effective strategies to ease the country's housing situation. Mr. President, you would be pleased to know that PAG-IBIG Fund not only heeded, but more so exceeded your call. Our record high accomplishments for 2023 will be reported by our tireless Chairman of the PAG-IBIG Fund Board of Trustees as the flagship shelter program of your administration. The Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino Housing Program continues to gain great ground for the benefit of our fellow Filipinos. And with the support of all our stakeholders, such as those present here today, we are happy to report, Mr. President, that during the first full year of Secretary Acuzar as PAG-IBIG Fund Chairperson and myself as PAG-IBIG Fund Chief Executive Officer in the year 2023, PAG-IBIG Fund has accomplished its best performing year in its 43-year history. We are proud to report, Mr. President, that we have remained productive and faithful to the vision which your parents had 4 decades ago. That of improving the lives of Filipino workers by providing them the opportunity to save from their earnings and secure a home they can call their own, with the establishment of PAG-IBIG Fund. You have our assurance and unwavering commitment, Mr. President, that we shall ensure the sustainability of the Workers' Fund, remain true to the call of public service by embracing excellence and integrity in our duties, and continue to heed your call in ensuring that PAG-IBIG Fund remains a reliable arm of the government to help our fellow Filipinos improve their lives. Katulong po ninyo muli. Kami po ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa inyong pagdalo sa okasyon na ito, Mr. President. And to report on PAG-IBIG Fund's accomplishment for 2023, may I have the honor to introduce the tireless chairman of the PAG-IBIG Fund Board of Trustees, Secretary Jose Rizalino S. Acuzar.
Good afternoon. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Pasensya na po. Napapasarap ng kwentuhan. Lalo na po sa ating bisita, ating mahal na Pangulo, President Ferdinand E. Marcos Jr., at ating pong Secretary, Executive Secretary, si Secretary Bersamin. Boss ko rin po yan. Una po sa lahat, may pa pala nakakalimutan ng Secretary. Anyway, una po sa lahat, gusto ko po binabati, nabibigay-pugay din ako sa aking mga kapwa-opisyalis sa gobyerno, mga partners sa business, community, collection partners, mga accredited developers, at mga news media na kasama natin ngayon. At syempre, sa ating membro na nanonood ngayon sa Facebook. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Masaya ko pong i-report sa araw na ito ang napakalakas at nakapagtatag na estado ng PAG-IBIG Fund. Malugod ko din pong binabalita ang ating mga tagumpay na pagpapatupad ng pambansang pabahay para sa Pilipino program. Ito po ay para patuloy natin mabigyan solusyon ang housing backlog ng bansa tungo sa isang bagong Pilipinas. Mula po nung sinimulan natin ang programang ito, nasa 36 na 4PH project na ang ongoing construction ngayon. Labis po kami natutuwa sa suporta ng PAG-IBIG Fund sa ating 4PH. Dahil isa po sila sa mga unang tumugon sa ating panawagan para sa programang ito. Nitong taong 2023, umabot po sa mahigit na 20 bilyon ang naaprubahan ng loan ng PAG-IBIG dahil sa katumbas na mahigit na 17,000 housing units sa 11 4PH projects sa bansa. Sa katunayan po, sa kabuuan ay may ongoing construction na 159,814 units na sinagawa ng ating mga partners sa LGUs, contractors, and developers. Sa katunayan po, maraming developers dito na naghihintay kung ano talaga ang 4PH program. Saan manggagaling ang pondo at paano iikot yung projects. Kailan lang po, Mr. President, nag-approve po ang Board of Trustees ng developmental loan na 350 million para sa palayan developers. Dahil po sa ginawa ng PAG-IBIG na ito, itong mga developers na nandito, ay nag-aabang na po ng kanilang term para sumali sa 4PH project ng ating gobyerno. Yung 350 million na yan, Mr. President, isang taon po namin binubuno yan sa PAG-IBIG para lumabas yung pondo niyan. Napakahirap po si Manang Malin palabasin yung pondo. Lahat po ng kanto pinag-uusapan namin para ma-save yung pera ng member ng PAG-IBIG. Marahil matatanong nila kung paano nagawa ang PAG-IBIG Fund. Simple po lamang ang sagot. ang kakayanan ng Pag-IBIG Fund na maglaan ng ganitong halaga na bunsod na napakalakas na financial position nito. I am happy to report that Pag-IBIG Fund has achieved best performing year in 2023. Ibig sabihin po nito, dinaig namin ang pag-ibig ng mga natamo nitong noong 2022. Mr. President, sa ating mga miyembro, malugod ko pong inire-report ng mga sumusunod na accomplishment ng pag-ibig sa taong 2023. Ang pinakamataas na halaga na naihulog ng mga miyembro na umabot ng 89.26 billion. Ang pinakamataas na halaga na naihulog ng miyembro ng MP2 savings na umabot po sa 46.54 billion. Ang pinakamataas na halaga na napautang sa housing loan na umabot po ng 126.4 billion. Ito po ay nakatulong para sa nagkaroon ng sariling tahanan na mahigit na 96,000 housing units po. At pinakamataas na halaga na napautang short-term loan na umabot po ng 59.33 billion. Ang pinakamaraming membro na natulungan ng Pag-IBIG short-term loan na umabot po ng 2.65 million na membro. Ang pinakamataas na halaga na nakolekt ng loan payment na umabot po ng 142.19 billion. Ibig sabihin po, napakagaling makolekta ng Pag-IBIG. Walang patawad. Yan ang tama no? At ang pinakamataas na performing loans ratio na umabot po ng 92.84%. Ang mga ito ay accomplishments ng Pag-IBIG Fund kasabay sa pagkakakuha nito ng unmodified opinion mula sa Commission Audit. Mr. President, ito pong Pag-IBIG, pag tinanong niyo po sa COA, wala pong findings to. Ibig sabihin, wala silang graph. Kaya ayos po ang pinagtutunguhan ng membro ng mga lahat po ng Pag-IBIG members ay natutuwa dahil sa nangyayari po sa Pag-IBIG ngayon na magkaroon po kami ng ganitong COA unmodified opinion. Sa pagkatala ng ating libro para sa taong 2023, buong kagalakan ko pong binabalita na ang Pag-IBIG Fund ay nakapagtala ng pinakamataas na total assets sa halagang 925.61 billion. Pinakamataas na gross income sa halagang 77.21 billion. Pinakamataas din na net income na umabot po ng 49.79 billion. Laki, no? At bagamat ayon sa batas na maaring 70% ang ating ibalik na dividendo sa ating mga membro, nag-decide po ang Pag-IBIG Board of Trustee na gawing 97.86% ang dividend. Iyan po inaabangan nila. Dividend payout ratio. Sa taong 2023, ito po ay dahil sa katatagan ng estado ng Pag-IBIG Fund at kagusto nating palaguin lalo ang ipon ng ating mga membro. Kaya naman, sa taong 2023, ang Pag-IBIG Fund ay nakapagtala na pinakamataas na halaga ng dividendo. Para sa ipon ng mga membro, umabot po sa 48.76 billion. Yan po ang Pag-IBIG Fund, isang ahensya na matatag at patuloy na nagsusumikap upang mabigay ang pagkakataon sa mga manggagawang Pilipino na makapag-ipon at magkaroon ng sariling tahanan. Inanyayahan ko po ang lahat na patuloy nyo kaming suportahan, samahan at pagpapaunlad ng bansa at pagbibigay ng solusyon sa housing backlog at sa pagpabuti ng buhay sa bawat manggagawang Pilipinas sa isang pag-ibig na ramdam ng lahat. Ang Pag-IBIG Fund ang unang tumaya sa pagsalba ng problema ng pabahay. Kaya inanyayahan po kayo na patuloy ninyong kaming suportahan sa pagpapaunlad ng bansa upang makatulong tayo sa mga manggagawa na nagkaroon ng sariling bahay. Sa punto pong ito ay malugod ko pong pinapaubaya sa ating mahal na Presidente ang pinakaabangan po ng marami. Ito ang pag-aanunsyo ng inaprubahan ng dividend rates ng ating Board of Trustees para sa Pag-IBIG Regular Savings at MP2 Savings para po sa 2023. Muli, isang magandang hapon at maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Secretary Acuzar. And now, we shall proceed with the Pag-IBIG Fund Regular Savings Dividend Rates and Modified Pag-IBIG 2 or MP2 Dividend Rates Reveal. May we invite the President, together with Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, Secretary Jerry Acuzar, Special Assistant to the President Anton Lagdameo, and Pag-IBIG Fund Chief Executive Officer Marilyn Acosta for the declaration of the Pag-IBIG Fund Savings Dividend Rates. The first to be revealed is the 2023 dividend rate for Pag-IBIG Regular Savings. May we request the President to kindly press the play button at the kiosk to his right in a short while using his left index finger. Left index finger, please. Ready, Mr. President? At the count of 3. In 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the dividend rate for Pag-IBIG Regular Savings for 2023 is 6.55%. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the MP2 Savings Dividend Rate. May we request the President to kindly press the play button at the kiosk to his left in a short while, using his right index finger. Ready, Mr. President? At the count of 3. In 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the dividend rate for the Pag-IBIG MP2 Savings for 2023 is 7.05%. Thank you, Mr. President. At this juncture, may we call on Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin to introduce our guest of honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you for your introduction, Executive Secretary Luke Bersamin. Please Please take your seats. Ang kalihim ng DSUD, the Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development, Secretary Jerry Acusar, the other members of the Cabinet present here this afternoon, and our CEO of the PAG-IBIG Fund, CEO Marilyn Acosta, and our always proverbial host here, Pasay City Mayor Imelda Calixto Rubiano, the members of the Home Development Mutual Fund, Board of Trustees and Management Committee, our friends from the private sector, officials and staff of the PAG-IBIG Fund, fellow workers in government, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. If I am to sum up your report, the splendid things that PAG-IBIG has done during what is unquestionably a banner year, then without a doubt, it is clear that it is a labor of love. It's highly suitable because in this Valentine's month or Heart Month, when renewal of vows seems to be in vogue, your report is a rededication of your profound commitment to serve your members better. Naalala ko tuloy yung sikat na tula, yung soneto na ang hugot ay, "How do I love thee? Let me count the ways." Paano kita minamahal? Hayaan mong aking isa-isahin. At iniisa-isa mo nga. At hayaan mong banggitin ko muli ang ilan sa mga tampok mong pahayag sapagkat napakasarap balik-balikan. Pinakamataas na halaga na napautang na housing loan na umabot sa 126.04 billion pesos. Pinakamaraming natulungan ng PAG-IBIG short-term loan sa lagpas na 2.65 million na miyembro. Pinakamataas na halaga ng nakolektang loan payments na umabot sa mahigit 142 billion pesos. Pinakamataas na total assets na halagang 925.61 billion. Palagay ko, next year, trillion na itong magiging report ninyo. Ang mga nagtaguyod ng PAG-IBIG Fund ay talaga naman sana, yung iba ay wala na rito, hindi na natin kasama. Ngunit sana ay may bahagi natin sa kanila na ganito ang nangyari sa sinimula nilang PAG-IBIG Fund at tuloy-tuloy na lumalaki. At maganda naman ang naging epekto para sa pabahay ng ating mga minamahal na mamamayan. At bukod pa dyan, ang pinakamataas na gross income sa halagang 77.21 billion pesos. Pinakamataas na net income na umabot sa 43.79 billion. At pinakamataas na dividendo na ibinahagi sa lahat ng miyembro sa halagang 48.76 billion pesos. Kaya sa pamunuan at kawani ng PAG-IBIG, tanggapin po ninyo ang taus-pusong pasasalamat ng sambayan ng Pilipino. To the men and women of PAG-IBIG, whose stewardship of its members' funds skillfully combines growth with sustainability, please accept our heartfelt thanks for a job well done and our most fervent congratulations. Keep up the good work. But you and I all know that we are far from declaring mission accomplished. We have inherited a huge housing backlog that must be reduced. The challenge before us today, including those in the PAG-IBIG, the housing sector, and the local government units, is to translate these statistics into actual homes that people can live in. These homes shall be happy places where our kababayans can raise their families, spend the best years of their lives, creating joyful memories with those that they love. And we know, it is a tall order. But your Secretary of Housing does things not because that they are easy, but he likes it when they are hard. Masyado siyang mahilig ng sa mga challenge. Kaya pagka sinasabi ko, kailangan nating abutin itong mga numerong ito, Walang mahirap para kay Secretary Jerry. Sabi, sige, gawin natin, gawin natin. Kaya naman, kaya ganyan ang naging report ng Pag-IBIG ngayon. For instance, we are actively pursuing the implementation of the Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino Housing Program, which continues to address the need for decent housing and to build on the potential impact of a robust sector in the growing economy. Many held the cowardly view that the Pasig River is dead and cannot be revived. But we are witnessing its revival to the Pasig River Urban Development Project. So far, in the past 2 years, I have seen how the DSUD and its attached agencies have broken out of their comfort zones and tore down the walls that caged ideas. And so with the same spirit, I urge the Pag-IBIG Fund to make its home mortgage financing even more accessible and to balance this with sustainability. This is to inspire Filipinos today and the generations to come to work hard to reach their goal of a house that they can call their own. With millions of our countrymen denied the right to decent shelter, the stakes could not be higher. So our task is clear: to build the most number of housing units by any administration. Thankfully, the Pag-IBIG Fund has a proud DNA, which has been a source of its strength and its stability. It is the coming together of ikaw, bangko, industriya, gobyerno. Parang apat na matibay na poste ng bahay. Kaya ang Pag-IBIG matibay sapagkat dito ito nakapandar, dito ito nakasandal. These 4 pillars are your fund's greatest and strongest building materials. This marshalling of the many to build one strong nation is also the cornerstone upon which Bagong Pilipinas is founded. I have always believed that when we are united behind one great purpose, there is nothing that can stop the Filipinos from realizing it. Whether building a nation or a home, this belief is in ourselves and is our fighting faith. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Congratulations on the very fine performance that you've shown in 2023. The only thing is you have set the bar very high. So we expect you now to accept you now to exceed that bar. I will see you next February. Maraming salamat sa inyo lahat. Magandang hapon sa inyo.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. First, may we call on stage the Pag-IBIG Board of Trustees, Management Committee, and former CEOs. Top 10 developers, KSA heads, and key agency heads, please stand by. Top 10 developers, KSA heads, and key agency heads, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Top 10 developers, KSA heads, and key agency heads, you may now proceed on stage. DSUD officers, first set of Pag-IBIG SVPs and VPs, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your right. DSUD officers, first set of PAG-IBIG SVPs and VPs. You may now proceed on stage.